Hi everyone, welcome to Monday's live stream. Today is the 6th of May. If you're watching the playback, feel free to skip ahead. As always, we're going to spend the first few minutes saying hi to everybody joining. Hi Rosemary, how are you today, sweetheart? Okay, I think I've got everything situated. Hi Susie, hi Beth. That's okay, sweetheart. You gotta take care of that other stuff first. And like I said, I hope everything goes good. Got a cat at the door. Of course, as soon as I start, it's like they know. Come on, you. Hello. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Christine. Hi, Mary, or Marie. Not quite sure how to pronounce your name. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Mary, I think. Hi, Jody. How are you, hon? How is everybody on this fine Monday, or as Becky would say, the first Tuesday of the week? Although me, I don't mind Mondays. Oh, sorry. Camera might shake a little bit. Miss Lilo is up on the shelf. Can you either? Thank you. It's up or down, Missy. Hi, son. Good morning. Hi, Night Fear. So I hope everybody's day is going well today, whether it's morning or afternoon or whatever it is for you. I hope you feel better soon, Jody. Those little brats, eh? At least they're sharing with you, though. Hi, girl. What's that tail? Wow, she didn't lay on the book. Oh, that's okay, Marie. I'm always slow too. That and when I do try and type, it's like full of typos as well, so. It's been a while since I've seen you, Cindy. How have you been? Oh, Jesus, kitty. You're gonna give me a heart attack doing things like that. Now I know how demanding pets can be, that's for sure. I've had to be on my toes all morning because the little one has a thing with playing with my blinds and she likes to bite the string on them. And blinds are not cheap, so the spray bottle has been my best friend this morning. But I'm almost worried that I have to spray her so much, eventually she's just going to get used to it and she's not going to care. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I know I've been talking about doing impromptu streams in the evening. Still haven't found a time to do that yet, though. Maybe one day. So as most of you know, we've been working in Pop Manga Mermaids again. And we were talking about Camilla's book, which was gifted to me by one of my lovely subscribers, and I appreciate it so much. I keep flipping through this book. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's huge. I did not realize the amount of other art that she does. So it's pretty crazy, and it goes through step-by-steps on how she does a lot of her stuff. I definitely want to try this one time. Looks pretty interesting. And this owl is just adorable. So I've been flipping through this, and I have noticed that, yeah, she does do the lips on her girls quite large. This one here is actually a lip how-to on how she does it. So you can really see she really gives the girls full lips, which I love, but I feel like I'm not very good at, so that's definitely going to come in handy. Yeah, absolutely beautiful book, so thank you. You know who you are. I super, super appreciate that. And the page that we've been working on here is this one. And I did not write down the color that I was using for the background, but I'm pretty sure it was the mulberry and the hot pink, so hopefully I got that right. Yeah, Jody, that wouldn't work for her, would it? Yeah, had a lip. Hi, Bee. My buddy. That's okay, hon, lurk away. By the way, I finished my background last night. I'm quite happy with it, but it bled through on the other side, so quite a bit. But I think about halfway through, I got used to putting water. I did not realize, I thought Kirby Roseanne's books, especially, well, I only have the first 3, but especially Imagimorphia and Mythomorphia, I thought they would be great with watercolor because of how thick the paper is. My goodness, I was mistaken. You can get away with like neo colors as long as you're super careful, I'd imagine, but like actual pan watercolors where you have to use quite a bit of water, super tricky. Do not recommend. I can't wait to see yours finished, Bee. It's gonna look amazing. She's such a weird cat, Jody. So weird. Are you playful right now? And I'm happy to report that Miss Lilo is officially in love with the baby. They are inseparable, and one thing I've noticed, Lilo's usually pretty lazy, but ever since we've had Miko in the house and they started playing, she is so much more playful. I catch her playing all the time, and it just makes my heart smile. She's good, Cindy. She is a handful, though. Oh my goodness. She's definitely a tortoiseshell cat, and they have a saying, they call it tortitude instead of attitude, because most of the torties have it, and yeah, she definitely does. So I should have paper to put in behind here. Hi Charlotte, how are you, sweetheart? How was your time with the little one? Was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think. I absolutely loved those pictures of her. Oh my goodness, so adorable. She's gonna be a model, I think. Yeah, she will sung. And Stitch too. Stitch just loves her. They play all the time and Stitch holds her down and bathes her, which he's never done with Lilo, so they both have baby fever, I think. Yeah, Cindy, you should watch back from Wednesday's stream. She was very prominent on the stream, so she's already has kind of taken Lilo's spot. But not only does she like to lay on the books and chase the pencils, but she also gets up on my shelf and tries to run through the pencil jars and everything I have up there, and she knocks stuff over, and she is just a brat. Hi, Katie. That's okay. Work and lurk away, hun. Oh my goodness, Jody. People are already done? Mine's gonna take forever. Super fun though. I am absolutely loving this. I'm not sure if this is the right color. I don't know. Does anybody remember what color I used at the end of last Wednesday's stream? I might have to hop off and go check. I will be right back. Just can't see chat for a minute here. Pretty sure it was the mulberry, but it's not looking the same. Let's see what the pencil is that. I might be wrong. It might have been the dark purple. I did. I used the dark purple. Okay. That is why it's not looking quite right. So let me just switch that out. Hi, Shara. How are you, hun? Hi, Joey. Thanks, everybody, for being here. As with everybody lurking, thanks for being here as well. Okay, let's see if this looks better. Yes, it already does. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was the mulberry. Probably because with the hot pink over top, it makes it look a little bit more like the mulberry. So I'm not going to do the whole background on this stream because this is pretty much all it is, and it's going to get kind of tedious and kind of boring, so we're going to break it up. I'm going to do probably half the background, and then we'll move on to the seal. And we'll just kind of go from there, and then in the next stream, unless I just finish this off in a video, depending on how much is left, I'll finish the background then. Wait, sorry, there's nothing under there, silly. Sorry for the big kitty bum on stream. Hi, Cajun. How are you, hun? Yeah, Bella, this is actually part 3 of this picture. So this is the 3rd stream on it. The first stream, I think all we did was put the base down and we painted in the background. And then the second stream, we did her hair and her skin. And we started on the background. So slowly getting there. I always look at these pages and I'm like, oh, that's not going to take that long. And then here we are. This will be, after this stream, we'll be 6 hours into it. That's okay, B. I think we're perfectly matched because I think we color around the same speed. So since you say you're slow at coloring, I'm going to say that everybody else is wrong about me because everybody else says I'm fast. That being said though, I think I've only put like an hour and a half to 2 hours into it so far. And I did get the whole background done, so. But I do find that using watercolors usually is quicker anyways. I just want to darken these up a little bit. I want them fairly dark right under the seashell and then just kind of fading it out. And then I'll come in with the hot pink, and that should kind of help fade it into the background a little bit more. Rosemary from Becky's Buddy Color that she's got going on. I think you opted in on that, didn't you? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, that's awesome, hun. Was it your post I seen? I think it was on Instagram with the goldfish. I think it was yours. Oh, thanks, Christine. Hopefully I'll be able to hop over and support you more now as long as I get the notifications. So I try and keep track of everybody's stream times, but it's a little bit tricky. Okay, I'm just gonna switch. Actually, just gonna peel open the binding a little bit more and try and put a little bit of a shadow in on that shell. And then I'm just gonna switch to the hot pink. And I'm gonna use this to blend out into the background a little bit easier so it just looks softer. Thanks, Bella. Hi, Gary. How are you? Good morning, Shannon. Oh, thanks, son. Yeah, you could be right. I always say I'm a lazy colorist, so I try and get the most detail I can in the least amount of time that I can. So I've gotten very good at blending, that way I don't have to layer quite so much. Yeah, that's what I try to do too, Christine. I'll usually have them going on in the background while I'm doing something. But there's so many that it's impossible to catch all of them. So I try to catch the odd one here and there. I'll watch back when I can. Thank goodness for the speed multiplier option, because then you can get double the amount of streams done and the time that it would take to watch one. So that's super helpful, but even then it's almost impossible to watch everything. Oh, That's okay, Shannon. Lurk away. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, Cindy. Happy belated birthday, hun. Did you get spoiled for your birthday? Any coloring supplies or anything? Hi, Tanya. How are you, sweetheart? Come on in, kiddo. I heard. Hey, and don't freak out about it, okay?
Alright.
Thank you.
Oh, that loves cut. Oh, that we lock.
Yeah, don't start it till you go out and close the door, please. Love you. Oh, Chera says hi.
Hi, Chera.
He spent the whole weekend out at the farm, so he's a little bit attitude-y today. He could probably use a nap. He always has fun out there. He plays hard, and he does sleep, but never usually very good, so might have to play catch up, but it sounds like he's going back out there this coming weekend, so my mom promised him waffles. Oh, that's good, Cindy. Hi, Sue. How are you? It's amazing how just that little bit of shadow makes the shells kind of lift off the page. I always love that. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. You're just gonna jump up right there, don't you? No, no, no. I still have the spray bottle mist. Don't even think about it. No. You look at that bottle and you think about it before you do that. Thanks, Connie. Yeah, Rain talked to her, and it was a little bit childish at first, but she did eventually apologize, and we're all good now. That's all we wanted was an apology, and his hair actually turned out really good. I'll show you guys a picture here. So the hairdresser had to go a little bit shorter than I wanted, and it's still a little bit uneven because she would have had to cut it super short to make it even. So she said that we should probably just spike it. So this was him last Friday for preschool. You can see his little missing tooth there too. He looks super cute though. He loves it. So as long as he's happy, I'm happy. No, no pencils for you either. You're bad. Oh, do they ever, Cindy? She doesn't just test you once or twice or even 5 times. It's like 20 times. Yeah, the other two know better. Her, on the other hand, she thinks it's a challenge. Yes, exactly, Christine. And his hair grows really quick. You want out? Come on, man. Go. I didn't even know you were in here. Hi, Jacqueline. Isn't he cute? He's very handsome. Oh, now you went out too, eh? Are you gonna go bug your big brother? Go on. Go. What did you do to the carpet, miss? There you go. Yeah, the only one that stays in here is Lilo. The other two are usually in and out. But if I'm in here, Lilo's in here. She's sitting in her chair right now. She's so sweet. Right, Cindy? They're so cute. She is a handful, though. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing she's cute. So we have these curtains in the living room. I don't quite know how to explain it. They're kind of on like, the curtains hang on these metal bars that kind of slip into hooks that are secured into the wall. So while the metal's pretty flimsy, it's still quite sturdy. And Rain went to get groceries the other day. I was in here coloring, and when he came in, he was just angrier than a rattlesnake. I was like, what is your problem? He looks over at the window. He's like, you didn't see that? And oh my goodness, the rod that hung the curtains was on the floor, bent to crap. And he thought Miko did it. I'm like, dude, she weighs like 2 pounds. There's no way she did that. I was even skeptical that the bigger cats did that, for one, because they don't climb on the curtains. They just play in them. And even though they're heavy, I don't think they could do that much damage. So Carvin came upstairs. I asked if he'd seen what happened to the curtains, and his face just changed. He's like, if I tell you, will you be mad? It's like, oh goodness, okay. I found the culprit. As I said to Rain, it's like, you always blame my cats for things. Yeah, I definitely believe that. That is exactly why they're cute, for sure. Aw, how is she handling that, Charlotte? Is she doing okay with them, or are they bugging her quite a bit? I know some of Carbon's teeth when he was little, some would just, he'd be cranky and, oh man, just so bad. Others, though, didn't seem to bother him any. My wisdom teeth on the one side are still slowly working their way out, so I definitely sympathize with her. Yeah, Miko, like the raccoon, and she is... she'll be 3 months on the 28th, I think. So she's just coming up on 9 weeks. If my math is right. I could be wrong. I'm very bad at math. Oh my goodness. Jody without her minis? What are you going to do? Oh, that's good, Charlotte. I'm glad to hear. Makes you feel so bad when they're in pain and there's nothing that you can really do. Make lots of videos, Jody. That'll keep you busy. The skin was all pencil sung. I would have liked to base it, but I don't feel like there's very many light skin tones or really any skin tones at all in the Derwent Inktense selection. If you were doing like a tanned skin, then maybe I would have based it, but kind of wanted to have more normal pale skin. And I mean normal, like mermaid normal. Because I always do pale skin for mermaids, and I don't think any of the pencils in the Derwent selection would have been suiting for that. But I have done skin with them before, and it's not too bad, but it does turn out quite tan. You're welcome. Hi, Becca. How are you, sweets? Aww. Well, I think you'll be okay, Miss Jody. We'll keep you company. You know, you could always stream, and then we can all like actually talk to you. Just an idea. Yeah, Cajun, I've been there. Especially with a 5-year-old that loves to take things and hide them, it's not fun. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, hon. Hi Gigi. From what I know, PETA is fighting, I can't remember what she has. I think it's arthritis. So, it could be that she just can't make videos right now due to pain, or it could be that she's waiting on her husband to edit them, or I'm not quite sure. I did notice that she hasn't put one out for quite a while, but I have noticed that ever since she got diagnosed with her arthritis that she has kind of slowed down on YouTube quite a bit, unfortunately. Oh, Jody, we'll get you one day. I promise you that. Between me and Becky, you're gonna have to one day. Don't make me get on a bus. She did. She said never. See, even Charlotte thinks it's a good idea. I agree, Cindy. The faces get me a little bit. Mostly just the lips, though. Just because she doesn't fully do the full line out art for them. She kind of leaves it open for you to do your own thing, and that is super intimidating. I did like the first one too, but as soon as I seen the mermaid one, I was like, okay, I have to have that one. Because I just love mermaids. Pretty much anything kind of like ocean or underwater themed, that is my thing. That's probably why Lost Ocean is probably one of my, aside from my Hannah Lynn's, I should say, Lost Ocean probably has my most completed pages in it. Yeah, no problem, Gigi. I could be wrong, so don't take my word for sure, but I'm fairly certain that that's what's going on. Oh, Occasion, I'm sure we can find you another spot. But I did hear from Nick this morning, and he said that they were coming back soon, so. I mean, even if you have to stream over someone, I know that a lot of us don't like to, but you know, if you want to stream, sometimes you're gonna have to stream over somebody because there's just too many people, and you know, if we all waited for it to be clear, then you know, some of us just wouldn't be able to stream, which isn't really fair either. So. Yep, the magic bus. Yeah, PETA is amazing. I jump every time I see that she's uploaded a video, especially since it's very few and far between lately. So like as soon as she uploads a video, I'm like, okay boys, you go do your own thing. Mommy's busy. Hi Kai, how are you sweets? Hi Beth. Yeah, exactly, Christine. And your audience a lot depends on what you do, and then also the time you stream, because of course, you know, different time zones. I don't know. Those who are really into your channel will try and make it there, or at least watch it back if they can. It's not a huge deal, hun. Welcome back, Susie. Hi, Robin. Sorry, just trying to catch up on chat. You guys are quite chatty today. Yeah, exactly, son. You know, there's not really room to make room for everybody, but definitely can't feel like our toes are being stepped on too, because I know that's not anybody's intent. I don't think so, Cajun. I'm trying to think of who that was. I want to say Sammy, but I could be wrong. Who was that? I did watch that too. Does anybody else know? Who was it that did the video tutorial on using glazed pens on fairy wings? Hi, Nick and Tina. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Christine. So if you are looking for your YouTube channel to grow, I definitely would do some pre-recorded videos as well. The lives are nice because it gets everybody more involved and you get to chat and it's more interactive, but a nice pre-recorded video is always nice too, because then people don't feel like they're missing out on something if they can't, you know, watch it right away. Hi, Janny. Thank you, sweetheart. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, son, that's what I was thinking too. I want to say Sammy. That's the name that comes to mind. Yeah, that is true, Susie. Hi, Becky. I don't know. Cajun, we'll find you a place, hun. Don't worry. Oh, that Doesn't sound fun. It is that time of year though, isn't it? Is this your last year? Okay, bye Kai. Have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Okay, we're almost done with the background for now. Oh my goodness, still 4 to go? Holy moly. Well, you'll get there. Yes, Beth's page is looking amazing so far. I can't wait to see everybody's finished pages. I'm so excited. Same with the Magical Jungle video. I'm super excited for that. Aren't they Sakura glaze pens? I could be wrong. I think that's the brand name. I don't, oh no, Jelly Roll. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, I don't have one, so I'm not sure. Sakura is the Stardust pens, isn't it? Why do I have Sakura on my mind? No, the Stardust are Jelly Roll too. Oh, they are Sakura too. They're Sakura Jelly Rolls. Okay, that'd be why. Don't mind me. Mine wasn't that bad. I didn't have very many leaves. Lots of elephants though. I guess there was quite a few leaves, but the way I colored it, it wasn't very noticeable. You guys will see when the video is put up because I'm not going to put up my colored page until later. Yeah, it's Monday, Beth. It is definitely Monday. Except for Becky. It's not Monday for Becky. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I hope you feel better. Oh my goodness, Cajun, that is so exciting. Okay, so I'm not even going to worry about those little shells in there. Honestly, you can't even see them. So we've got half the background done. Let's move on to our seal, yes? I know that's what you guys wanted to see colored last time, so. Let's pick out some colors for him. He's so cute. I love his face. It makes me happy. Okay, so as the base color suggests, I kind of want to keep him to a tan color. It's kind of neutral, but it's a little bit different from everything else, so it will make him pop out. See here. Hey guys, if you want to pop your channels in too, Or if you want to do hearts, if you stream or whatever you want, put your Instagrams in, do your thing, go ahead. I don't know what colors I want. I think I do want the shadows fairly dark on him, so maybe the dark umber. Aw, Jenny, that's so sweet of you. This is one thing. I feel like with 150 pencils, they would have more like tan colors. I feel like they're very lacking, and those are colors I like to use a lot. So maybe some light umber. I don't really want to give him any reddish tones. I feel like these browns have a lot of red tones. Let's grab the chocolate and maybe the bronze. Bella, do you have a Michaels? Do they have the glazed pens? I know they have quite a few jelly rolls. I'm just not sure which ones. Okay, I'm gonna grab the green ochre too. And lastly, maybe the, let's go artichoke. So I don't know if I'll use all those colors, but we'll see what we can do with them at least. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know. Does anybody else know where you can get the jelly rolls online? I'm going to start in with the dark umber and throw in those shadows. And for now, I'm just going light because I think I'm probably going to, the bronze and the artichoke are kind of more tan colors, so I think I'm going to go over top of everything with those to kind of give it that tan looking color. Why don't you guys put in, we'll do the same thing that we do over at Becky's. Put in 3 hearts if you have a channel. That way it's more visual, people can see it a little bit easier. Since the chat goes by too fast, they might miss the writing. And I mean, who doesn't want more channels to follow? I'm confused on what this bit is though. Because don't seals only have just the 2 arms and then the tail? So what would this bit here be? Oh, that is true, yeah. Yeah, the hearts were Beth's idea, but we still usually do that over at Becky's. Yes, Craving for Coloring is amazing, and her Hannah Lynn girls, my goodness. She is definitely inspiring. Do sea lions have 4 feet and a tail? Congrats, Becky, that's awesome. Halfway there, girl. I don't know. I'm gonna hop off for a second. I gotta look up a picture here because I'm a little bit confused. Either way, I know it's part of the seal. I just want to know what's going on there. At least I hope it's part of the seal, because otherwise I don't know what it is. But yeah, looking at pictures, and they're quite chubby. Let's look up a baby seal, because the big ones are a little bit too chubby to see what's going on underneath them. Let's see if I can find a good picture here. It's all showing them with just 2 feet and a tail. But their tails kind of do look like feet too, but at the same time he's got his tail up in the air, so I don't know. It's interesting, but we're just gonna color it in and hope for the best. Oh, that's exciting, Tanya. I'll be on the lookout for that. I don't, well, suppose it could be. Do they be? Okay. Well, maybe that's what's going on there. I just feel like it looks funny as being part of the seal, but I feel like it is. I wonder, okay, I'm gonna hop off for one more second here. I'm gonna see if I can find this picture colored. And my best bet would probably be Pinterest or Instagram. Just a couple minutes here. See if I can figure something out here. Let's try the hashtag Pop Manga Mermaids. That might work better. I wish you could put in more than one hashtag to narrow your search down. Okay, this one was by Maggie Coloring. Hopefully she doesn't mind me showing it. She did it as part of the seal too, and it turned out really good. And can I just say, oh my goodness, I love this. How beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. But can I just gush for a minute and say that the Pop Manga Mermaids hashtag circle is someone's recreation of my version? That is so cool. Oh my goodness, Cajun. Thank you, sweetheart. I am more than happy to support you though, hun. Thank you. Fairy seal. I love that bee. I am the same way, Cindy. I always try and keep a colored reference. I find that it's a lot easier to tell what something is when it's colored than just looking at the black and white line art. Isn't she a gem? She's just the sweetest. Okay, bye, Shannon. Hope you have a wonderful day, sweetheart. One second, I just gotta deal with this message here. Okay. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Marie. I feel like this was probably part of the background, but I'm just gonna color that in super dark. It definitely is, Cajun. This community is definitely one of the best, even with its flaws. I think the next color was chocolate. Or Jenny. So that's what it looked like. It could have been a starfish, but that's what it looked like. So coming in with the chocolate, I'm just going to come out from the dark umber. Still working with that really light pressure because these are quite browns, whereas I want more of a tan color. So I'm going to consider this more of a base, and then I'm just going to tint it with some more tan looking colors, and hopefully it'll work out the way I want it to. If not, I know it'll still look good. It's just might not be exactly how I envision it, which is okay. Hi, Gia. How are you, hun? Speaking of coffee, I've got tea here that's going cold. If anybody from Canada loves tea and hasn't tried the London Fog from Timmy's, or as Rain calls it, the Foggy London, I definitely recommend trying it out. It is amazing. I am addicted. How cute is his face? Oh my goodness, I love it. He is so adorable. Foggy London. Like fog. It is kind of a bitter tea. It's Earl Grey, and I don't know what they do to spice it up a little bit. I think they use the foam machine. I'm not sure what else they do though. But I have to say I quite enjoy it. I've got to figure out how to make it though, because I don't usually like Earl Grey tea. Yeah, they said this morning that they were coming back soon, so I assume that probably doesn't mean today. I don't mind it. It is a little bit temperamental, to be honest. I don't think I would use any mediums that need a heavy amount of water. So I'd say probably not with pan watercolors, unless you're like really used to them. I don't think I would use it in this book. I do find that the paper peels even with like a little bit of water, so it is a little bit tricky. And then for pencil, it seems that you can't quite get rid of the white underneath, no matter how many layers you put. But I also find that it's not too noticeable either. So I definitely do enjoy it. I feel like you could put layer upon layer upon layer in this book, which I definitely like that, which is funny because, like I always say, I'm not a huge fan of doing layers. But it is nice to have the option, right? So my all-time favorite paper, I think, is the paper that they use in Johanna's books. If all coloring books were made out of that paper, I would be happy. Although that paper doesn't seem to take watercolors very good either. In this one, hun? No, it's double-sided, so I wouldn't want to do that. Hi, Heather. How are you, hun? Yeah, I feel like Jasmine's paper is another one of those where you can just layer over layer over layer. It seems like it'll take as many layers as you throw at it. Then again, I think when I layer though, I do like extremely light layers. Oh, thanks, Jody. So color for another hour, and then my little man has his first speech therapy meeting today, so a little bit nervous for that. So is he, but I think he'll have fun. Should we give the seal blush? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hun. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, so far we've used the dark umber and the chocolate. So now I'm going to come in with the light umber. I'm not going to come in too much on his feet. Just going to kind of put that color in just slightly over top of where I faded out with the last color. Just because there's not really much space on his feet, so here I'll bring it out a little bit, fading it out. Same thing here, not too much on his feet. I mean, he is a mermaid's pet. I feel like she'd probably put makeup on him, eh? I'm sure mermaids don't use the makeup that we use anyways. They probably use all natural stuff. Okay, Christine, that's okay, hun. Good luck. I wish I was a mermaid, Gia. Because I do not know how to do makeup, so being born with it would be awesome. And then you wouldn't have to bother putting it on. I think that's the other reason why I don't really wear makeup, is because just the amount of time that takes. I could be coloring or doing something else. I think the longest it's ever taken me to do makeup is like half an hour. I'm not really sure about the shading on his face, so I'm just randomly layering this in just super light. I think his face is going to be kind of solid looking. Right, Sung? They just got everything going for them, don't they? Okay, Beth, have a great day, hun. Good luck. That's awesome, Gia. I love watching makeup be done. I don't like doing it myself, however. It's definitely an amazing thing. I was actually looking at these pictures on Facebook. It was brides before and after having their makeup done for their wedding. And oh my goodness, it is amazing what makeup can do for someone. I think I'm just going to lightly go over his whole face with this color. So we've got the bronze, the green ochre, and the artichoke. But I think before I use those, I'm going to come in with the... I think I'm just going to do the hot pink. So I'm going to go in quite heavily with the hot pink, just because I am going to be going over top of it. So the color I go over top with will mute it down. And I'm just going to pop it in on these little lines that Camilla's drawn in. I assume that that's kind of showing that his cheeks are kind of rosy. Might as well do his tongue while we're at it. I'll use the dark purple and the hot pink. So dark purple at the bottom, and then I'm going to fade it up into the dark pink. Dark pink, hot pink. Oh, definitely not Jenny. No, I don't think that's a thing, Jody. Actually, let's, should we do his nose pink or brown? Bye, Jenny. Yes, it is definitely nice to have you here, hun. I hope you have a wonderful day. Looking forward to more videos on your channel, too, especially Hannah Lynn. Yeah, I think you're right, Gia. Yeah, I've heard that Dee Dee's streams have been having a little bit of troubles lately. It's unfortunate. You were kicked out, Connie. I've had that happen before. Quite a few times, actually. Okay, Jenny says brown, so we'll go with brown. And I want his nose to stand out, so I'm going to go in with the dark umber at the very bottom. I'm going to kind of fade it up, and then just color in the rest with the light umber. Glad to hear, hun. Okay. So I'm going to come in with the green ochre now. And I'm going to go in kind of like a light medium pressure for now. I'm going to go in over top of where I put in the dark umber and fade it out. Then I'm just going to go back over the darkest areas and burnish it. So this area too, I'll just burnish in here. And then I'm going to lighten up my pressure as I fade out. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to make it to Dee Dee's stream, but I had a couple things in the Hannah Lynn group to deal with this morning. It's a little bit of drama over there, but thankfully nothing too major. Whose stream was that, Cajun? Can't you go back and watch them? Oh, I'm assuming you mean Dee Dee's. Are you sure you're done, Jody? Ew, laundry. Better you than me, Gia. If you want to come do mine too, you're more than welcome. I will pay you with food. Seriously though, I hate laundry. Not as much as I hate dishes though. I'd rather do laundry than dishes. Okay. Next color is the bronze. So again, that medium pressure, I'm going to bring this out from the darker areas and fade it out, and I'm going to leave the highlights for our lightest color. Here, I think I'm going to use quite a bit of it though. I do want a little bit of a highlight here, so I'm going to lighten up. Just going to fade into that. And again, his face is going to be pretty light, but I'm going to give him a little bit of shadow around his cheeks. And bring that shadow down from the crown on his head a little bit. And maybe just a little bit around his mouth. Lynn Queen, are you talking about me? If so, I'm sure the skin tones were probably, did it have purple in it? Because my most used skin tone is Parma Violet, Nectar, Peach, Light Peach, and White. Right? I wish he was real. I would just be cuddling him like crazy. So cute. This is one lucky mermaid. Okay, I'm liking that. So the last color is the artichoke. And I'm just going to throw this in and blend it into where we haven't colored. I think I might make his face a little bit lighter though, so I don't think I'm going to do it all with the artichoke. It is Parma Violet, Nectar, Peach, Light Peach, and White. I'm glad I could help, hon. So I'm just going to lightly go over everything now, I think. Just to get this color kind of in there, but not overwhelming it. I don't want it to be too dark. And then I might just leave it like that, or I might come in with the cream maybe. I'm not sure yet. That's okay, Robin. No need to apologize, hon. Whether you're lurking or chatting, you're still here, right? So it's all good. Besides, someone out of all of us crazy artists has to be the organized one. Because it's not me. Well, it kind of is. But mine is like more organized chaos. I'm still saving some highlights here too. I think I want a lot of that to be lighter to kind of match his face, so it's not just his face that's super light, and I think right here is going to be light too, so I'm just going to lightly go over that. And then I'm going to pull out the cream, or which would be better? Yeah, let's go with the cream. Yeah, definitely not Becky. Parma Violet, Nectar, Peach, Light Peach, and White. Yeah, you got that right, Cajun. Kirby Monthly Challenge. What's that, Tanya? So just coming in with the cream, pretty heavy, burnishing the page. I'm going to go over that blush too, because it's really going to soften that up and blend it into his skin so it looks more natural. I think I'm just going to put this in over everything. Why not? Make sure everything's burnished, and then it kind of makes everything look more unanimous too. Hi, Victoria. How are you? So is anyone here going to color along with the Hannah Lynn color along this month? I know I've had quite a few people requesting how to do nettles, and that picture was requested specifically, so I figured that would work out really good. And I have to say, I'm excited for you guys to see how it's finished because it turned out amazing. I'm good, hun, thank you. Definitely can't complain. See, I think he's pretty much done now, except for his eyes and crown and stuff. Let me just write these colors down quick. So otherwise I forget, and we used quite a few colors for him, so. Let's see if I got them all. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we're gonna move back to the background for a little bit. Not the boring purple shading though, we'll do some more of that. Well, we'll do the rest of that next time, but let's get in on these seashells, which I think I want to be like a really dark gold, and then the crowns will be like a really light, shiny gold. So it's gonna kind of match in with the seal a little bit, but not too much. We're definitely gonna want some of those colors. So I think I'm gonna keep out the bronze and the green ochre, because the green ochre should hopefully give us that kind of tarnished look. So let's go green ochre, bronze, artichoke, and I do want to add a little bit of yellow to it. Just not bright yellow. Let's maybe try sunburst yellow. See how that goes. Thanks, Connie. Have a wonderful day, hun. Okay, I'm going to zoom in for the first couple. Just to show how I'm doing them, and then we might zoom out, we might stay zoomed in, I'm not sure. Depends on how much I have to move the page around. So I'm going to start off with the ochre. We don't have a lot of room to work with here. Oh, Cajun, I do I do a color along every month dedicated to Hannah Lynn, of course, because she is my favorite artist and I love supporting her. And yeah, since I started actually really getting into the channel, I've done one almost every month. I think I didn't do one in January though, because of course after Christmas I was way too busy, so didn't have time to record one. Took a little bit of a break in January, which I'll probably do every year, because as much as I love YouTube, it is nice to take a break once in a while. But this month's color along is Quinn from Steampunk Darlings, and it was requested by Casey. But we usually rotate the books, so if you go through in color alongs, they all should be there in that playlist on my channel. So if you're interested in any of them, or I don't really do a lot of tutorials, but if you're looking for like how to do water, you could look through the color alongs or even the live streams, and you can always see in the thumbnails if one has water that you like, you could always click on it and watch it and kind of see how I do that. So while I don't do tutorials specifically, you can always look back to color alongs for something that you're looking for. And if you can't find anything, definitely feel free to ask me, because I would be more than happy to add it to my ever-growing list that I promise I am going to tackle one of these days. Yeah, I pre-record those ones. I usually do them a month in advance, or at least I try to. I'm lying. I want to do them a month in advance. I just finished this month's color along, I think a week before May started. So I didn't leave myself much room there, but it's a work in progress. And I'm going to start next month's color along right away here. Mrs. Beth M requested it, and it's going to be an easy one. So, well, I shouldn't say easy, but it's going to be from Enchanted Faces, which mine is pocket sized. So it's going to be a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's, here, I'll put it in the chat. My hashtag for all my videos, anything that you follow along, you could use this hashtag. Not just for the Hannah ones, but pretty much anything. So for these shells, I'm going to come in on the left side of these lines, or I should say this side of the shell, and then this side I'm going to come in on the right side of these lines. I'm trying to fade slightly out from it. I'm going to do the same thing kind of at the top, and maybe just a slight shadow in the center of the big one. So kind of like that. And just adding that already gives it a lot of dimension. So next, coming in with the bronze, and I am working lightly, I'm not going too heavy. The shadow I did a little bit heavier because we do want that to stand out. And then now with the rest of the colors, I'm going to go light. Just going over top in with the artichoke. I'm going to really, really lightly just go over everything. And then with the sunburst yellow, I'm just going to really lightly go over it too, I think. I don't want to go too dark. I'm kind of liking that more dark gold look. So I think I'll leave it like that. Mia, good morning, sweetheart. Oh, that's awesome, Charlotte. I hope that's super helpful for you too. So I'm just going to do the same thing for pretty much all of these. Right now I'm going in with the green ochre. gonna take my eraser and I'm gonna erase that. I'm changing my mind here. Hope everything goes well, Becky. My eraser does not like staying in this thing lately. Now that I'm seeing those together, I'm liking the less is more thing. So I think I'm gonna scrap all of those other colors and I'm just gonna do the green ochre against the base color that I already have in. So I think just like that, it just looks way, way better, I think. It's more, I don't know, it's just kind of like that harsh shadow against that really bright highlight, and I feel like it's really working for this. Description name for what, hun? This month's color along? I will grab the link for you, actually. And so with the color along, sometimes there's 4 parts, sometimes there's 5. I try to keep it to about an hour. Sometimes we go over because if there's 4 Fridays in a month, then I'll do 4 parts. And then if there's 5 Fridays, we'll get to do 5 parts. So part 1 is posted on the first Friday, followed by part 2 on the second Friday, and so on. And then on the last Friday of the month, the last part and the speed color version are usually posted together. I do, Victoria, yeah. Although, I don't really call it my handling group. Although in a way, I guess it kind of is, because now I'm the longest standing admin there. But I wasn't the original one that started it. I just took over for the ladies that did. And I don't even know how long I've been admitting there. Quite a while. I don't think I'd ever give it up. I love that group so much. And then it is just a blessing to be able to help Hannah with her VIP group as well. Textured. That's the word I'm looking for. Doing it this way makes these shells look so much more textured. And it's going to save time doing it this way too, which is always nice. Oh, I didn't know you weren't in it, hon. Can I ask if there's a reason that you left in the first place? Hopefully not because of drama or anything like that. For the most part, that group is really good. We hardly ever have drama in there. We get the odd person that tries to sneak in to like promote something or post something that they shouldn't, but it's usually about it. Oh, thanks, Sung. Yeah, when it comes to Hannah, I am quite dedicated. think she's my favorite because Lisa Frank, as a kid, was my favorite to color in. Like her little cartoon girls, they were my absolute favorite. And her style is so close to that. So I think that's why I like her work so much. Okay, bye, Bee. Hope it goes well, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you request, I'm sure one of my... See, I don't call the group my group, but I always say one of my admins. I'm sure one of the admins or myself will get to you. It'll probably be Christy that accepts you. Well, actually, Megan and Christy, they're both pretty quick on their requests. By the time I get around to it, the requests are usually already accepted. Oh, that doesn't sound fun, Mia. Do you have a headache yet? Because I know I would. Just can't get over how simple these seashells are, but how amazing they look. I'm gonna have to try the less is more thing more often, I think. Oh, there's the train. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Shouldn't be too bad because my window's closed, but we are quite close to it. See, we don't get the constant barking, but usually when there's like sirens or like car alarms or anything, we got this one dog on the street. He starts howling. I think he's a Great Dane, I think. So he's got that really deep, weird howl to him. So he'll start, and then every single other dog on the block will get in on it. Except for ours. Ours is good. He doesn't howl. Except at nighttime when he scares the living crap out of me because it literally sounds like a boat horn in my bedroom. Well, at least you'll know if there's anybody even remotely close to your house, Charlotte. I wouldn't rely on our dog now as an alarm because he doesn't even look up when you open the door anymore. He's getting pretty old. I don't think he hears or sees a lot. Poor guy. Right, Cajun? They look amazing. I'm so happy with how they're turning out. Especially happy at keeping them minimal, because if I was still using all of those colors, we'd probably only have like 4 rows of them done maybe. How many dogs do you have, Mia? What breed are they? Hi, Nick and Tina. I assume it's Nick. How is Tina doing? Sounds like something you would do, Jody. Welcome back. Hope the mess is situated. It's always fun spilling things, isn't it? And then you gotta clean them. With a 5-year-old in the house, I know all about that. I was thinking the same thing, Jody, but I figured it probably wouldn't be nice to say, so I didn't say it. But now that you've said it, I can agree. I have to admit, I'm fairly clumsy myself too. Thankfully, usually not with liquid though. Probably because I don't usually carry it around or anything. I have a cup that I use for water and it stays in the same spot all day. Oh my goodness, Cajun. I would not be able to wait. If you're able to wait, then I've got like mad respect for you because no, there's no way I'd be able to. Okay. Oh, I missed one up here. This guy was hiding on me. Not that long, Joey, but I don't. When you're super excited, things always seem to take forever. Wow, Robin, I need your patience. See, I like to do, when I do haul videos, which as you guys know, it's not very often, what I like to do if there's more than one order is I do pre-recorded videos. I won't do them on stream because then I can just record opening them and I don't have to wait, and then I can just edit everything together. So I kind of cheat when it comes to that. One second, guys. Okay, so what should we do now? I'm thinking eyes. Because then I can color in her eyelashes, which are kind of bugging me a little bit. I do think I want to keep them gray as well. I'm going to grab, let's see, I'm going to go for the cool grays. So I'm going to grab the 70%, the 30, and the 10. So starting with the 70%, just going to throw this in a little bit. I'm going to do them both the same, I think. So then I'm going to fade out from that with the 30%. And then lastly, I'm going to finish and kind of blend into them with the 10%. Oh, Jody. If it makes you feel better, I am thinking about sparkling up every single seashell. Would that be enough sparkle for you or no? Okay, and then while I'm here, I'm also going to take the black and I'm just going to color the inside of his mouth. Sorry, Robin, what's smart? What did I do? Yes to the sparkly seashells? Definitely. I want to use stickles, but then I'd have to worry about the pages behind. I wonder if I did stickles on this page, I'd probably have to finish this one at least. Okay? But I think other than that, for every page in front of it that I would be coloring on, if I put like 6 stacks of paper, it should be okay. Okay, so with that done, let's grab, I'm going to use a black fine liner. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to use that same kind of style that Camilla has. I'm just going to kind of loosely draw his pupils back in. I'm going to do the same thing with her, except I'm also going to go over her eyelashes here. And then I'm just going to use a white pen for the highlights. So I'm going to start off with her lips. Make them look a little bit glossy. Hopefully not too much. I don't quite like that one, but I'm not going to touch it because it's going to smudge, so I'm going to wait. And then I'm just going to carefully, this probably isn't even dry yet, but I'm going to carefully go in here and see if I can put a little bit of a highlight in over top of her eye. And then same with our little seal buddy here. Maybe a little bit of shine on his nose too. Bye, Sung. Thanks for being here, hon. Have a wonderful day. Hi, Kim. Just trying to see if there's anything else we could really do in 9 minutes. I don't think there quite is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work a little bit more on the background and then we'll call it a stream. Happy birthday, Kim. And I know I'm going around most of her, but I think when I come up to the seal, I'm not going to go around his crown or the top of his tail. Just so it kind of breaks it up a little bit. No, I'm sorry, Mia. I love Kim, but I'm not going to make your guys' ears bleed. I love you guys too much to put you through that kind of pain. Yes. And those of you that have seen videos on my Facebook, keep quiet. I know a few of you here probably have. But no, I don't sing. We'll agree to disagree occasion. I do sing, just not in front of people. And that includes on stream. Yes, in the shower. And I actually also have, no, not even Baby Shark, Becky. I also actually have, there's a karaoke app. It's called Smule Sing. And I have that. I love that app. That's fun. I've actually met a lot of cool people around my area on that app too. But I don't use it as much anymore. But it is fun every once in a while. I'm still using the same colors for the background. The dark purple, and then coming in with the hot pink to blend it into the background a little bit easier. I think I gotta stop bringing that shadow out quite so much. Makes it look kind of funny. Harass me all you want, not happening. I refuse to sing, and I especially refuse to sing Baby Shark. Becky, I thought you were at the doctor's. Are you done already? Okay. So that is what we got going on there. Zoom in a little bit more so you can see it slightly better. Not too much. There. So it's amazing how much that simple shading and detailing in the background brings it out. Definitely loving our little seal guy. He's absolutely adorable. Oh, that's pretty lucky. See, there you go, another person who watches streams in weird places. I'm not the only one. Oh, hi, May. You caught me just as I was gonna hop off. I'm gonna have to end it here, and actually I'm not liking this blend. I'm gonna fix that, but we have speech therapy for the little man in an hour, so I gotta get him fed and ready for that. And then I gotta clean the house because it is being neglected and it's definitely showing. No, but I appreciate you stopping in, hon. As well as all of you, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I can't wait to get it finished. Not sure what we're gonna color in next. I want to color in my Gnomes in the Neighborhood book, but I know Miss Beth has also been bugging me to color an elephant, so I might find one of those. I'm not sure yet. Might have to pick it from a hat. But yes, I will see you guys in probably one of the streams around here, or if not, hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Bye.